to easily, effortlessly create a Telegram bot using our platform, and that chatbot basically would answer the questions with replying on specific questions based on the documentation that you would upload. So we can sign up using Telegram. That's what I'm gonna do. We get this link that we can copy paste or just click on it. Here we are in IngestAI now. So first thing we're gonna do is to upload a file documentation based on which our bot would, in fact, let's call it NocoDB docs. We can choose different model, temperature, and chunk size. So based on this documentation, ChatGPT would generate the answer, and we're gonna save it. It's done. Now we go to chatbots, add new chatbot. In fact, it can be technical documentation, it can be educational material or company knowledge base, anything you would like to upload. So we have here now to put the bot token, which we're gonna ask to Telegram bot father, and we're gonna ask for new bot, and we're gonna call it NocoDB support bot, NocoDB support bot, let's say Noco support bot, this way. Okay, so we got the token. We're gonna put this token here, save, wait a second, and the bot is created. So now when we go to bots, we see our bot which is active, webhook created, and what we would like to do next is add function, which would ask our bot, let's call it Noco would be good, request to a library, and we choose the documentation where ChatGPT would go to look for the answer and then generate the answer. We save. Bot function was successfully saved. We can then check everything's fine. By the way, we can here make test requests even before we create the chatbot. So going back to the Noco, let's find DB Noco support. I think I was calling, yes, NocoDB support bot. Let's start it, and normally we would have here the commands, and we have Noco, I believe, and let's try to check if that's correct. Yes, we got the function Noco. So if we ask Noco, ask any question about NocoDB. Okay, like what is NocoDB? And we get the answer not from Google, not from OpenAI, but from the documentation that was fetched and used by ChatGPT to generate these answers using your documentation. So like, is NocoDB free, and is it and can I host it on my own server? So even we can put a couple of questions in one, and ChatGPT will go through all the documentation that you provided and will generate a, I would say, quite precise, perfect answer to your question. The more complex question and the more questions you put in your, in fact, request, the harder will be to answer, and the more tokens you would use. So I forgot to use the /noco, the command that I created. And now we got, yes, NocoDB is free and self-hostable, allowing you to host it on your own server. So I got the answer, I would say perfect answer on my question, and it can be any technical question based on the documentation, like does NocoDB support MySQL? And we did it without any single line of coding, within 2 minutes. Yes, NocoDB supports MySQL. That's all. So the basically the same thing we can create with Slack and ask question to the same documentation using Slack. Is NocoDB free? Or yes, for example. And I'm gonna IngestAI, we take it here and we ask like does NocoDB support MySQL? Yes, NocoDB is free. That's the answer from my previous question. And yes, NocoDB works with MySQL, PostgreSQL, and etc. And so basically that's what I wanted to show you. And that can be educational content, your company knowledge base, or wherever you upload technical documentation, it will work the same way. So like here, you can really improve and level up your support, technical support, customer support in your company. That's all, guys. Thanks a lot for your interest, and would be great to hear your feedbacks.